Hello everybody, welcome back to another Expeditions Guide. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Early Bird contract in Coconino. To complete this contract, you need to have 2 camera traps and a mechanic on your team. So I'm going to be using the Scout 800 with 2 camera traps, and I also brought with me a set of anchors for emergency purposes. So let's begin. We're going to be departing from the southwest outpost, and we're going to be taking this little route behind the base here. Over these rocks and across these trees. And this is going to get us down to this little climb on the backside here. So we're going to go right over these rocks, nice and slowly. It's going to get us down. And then we're going to climb over these rocks here. And that is going to get us down into this climb. We're going to very slowly move our way down. Just like this, just nice and slowly make our way down to the bottom of this cliff. Alright, once we make it down to the bottom, we're going to make a right-hand turn and make our way up this hill here. It's a little muddy down here, but it's not too terrible. So we're going to go ahead and once we get over the hill, we're going to cut across and kind of make our way to this little path here, kind of like a dried out river. And we're going to go ahead and follow this. And we're going to follow this around. We're going to go around these dried out trees here. And then we're going to go and merge back onto our path here. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go right around these trees on the outside, but we want to go nice and slow here. Make sure we get our tires planted on the rock ledge here. Climb right on over that. Go around these trees here. And this is going to get us back to our path. So we're going to go around this dead tree and down into the path that goes right around this way. And then we're going to continue to follow the path right in between these rock formations. And that is going to get us down to the bottom of this. Instead of heading towards this lake, we're going to make a turn and make our way up these rock cliffs here. Just going to go ahead and climb right on over those, and then we're going to go this way, avoid the crack in the ground, and then we're going to go ahead and make our way through this little canyon here. There's a little bit of a mud pit here, but it's not too bad. There's plenty of winch points if you do get stuck in the mud. So we're going to go over this rock here, and around this rock. And that's going to take us into this canyon. There is a rock clearing here. If you have not cleared this yet, it is 75 spare parts to clear the rocks. So we're going to go ahead and make our way through that. And we're going to work our way up this hill here. Once we get over the hill, we're going to make a right-hand turn and make our way down. And then we're going to make a left here. Head down into the sunken pit with all these trees. And then we're going to kind of follow the path that leads out and away. And we're going to follow this right on up and over these rocks here. And we're going to follow this path up and over the rocks. Now, once we make it up over here, we're going to climb this mountain on our left here. So we're going to go ahead and make our way up this mountain. Going up these rocks here. It's nice and steady, one rock at a time. Just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and make our way down this way and come around. And up here is a nice even slant to continue climbing the mountain here. Go over here and climb over these rocks. Go over this way to go around the next set of rocks. And then back to the left here. Once we make it over this way, we got another set of rock stairs to climb, so we're going to go ahead and climb those. Alright, once we made it over here, we're going to go to the left and head into this little gorge here, top of the mountain. It does get pretty muddy in there, so you want to try to avoid being in there too long. Kind of use that little island in the middle to kind of hop across the mud. And we're going to go up this left side here. And this is going to get us to our first camera trap installation point. So we're going to go ahead and install the camera trap. Alright, once the camera trap is installed, we're going to go ahead and turn around and head back down the mountain the way we just used to get up. So we're going to go ahead and cross the mud pit here. Once we've done that, we're going to go ahead and climb up the rock stairs. And now we're going to make our way to the right. Go down here. Once we get down here, we're going to go to the left. And we're going to hook a right. Right on down these rock stairs here. Nice and slow. And it's a 10. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put an anchor behind us. Or not. I'm going to put an anchor behind me. There we go. Pull us back down. Nice little nosedive there. It's spectacular when the physics work out like that. Alright, so we're going to continue our way down. Alright, once we made it down, we're going to go ahead and follow this path over this way. To the north. Go ahead and make our way over these rocks here. Then there's going to be a path that kind of goes up this hill and behind the top of this tall rock. Go ahead and make our way around the tall rock. There we go. We'll let it balance back out. Once we made it down here, we're going to go around this dead tree. Kind of make our way through this little mini swamp here. And we're just going to kind of zigzag around the rocks. And then once we get over here, we're going to climb up this little hill here. Once we make it up here, we're going to go around the other side of this rock here. You're going to find a nice steady incline that we'll be able to climb up. So we're going to go ahead and make our way up here. And from here, we're going to make our way up, heading towards this old watchtower here. It is very steep, so you may need to use anchors, or what I've been doing is was able to get a little bit more traction by using low gear and diff lock. Just a little bit more oomph going up the hill. So I'm going to stick in low gear here, and we need to navigate ourselves up this cliff here. So we're going to go around this side by this rock. Climb on up over this rock. Make our way up this rock here. One more set of rocks to make it up. Once we get up here, we're going to go around this wooden crate. Now we can go back into auto gear. And from here, we're going to go make our way around the plateau here. Once we made it over here, we're going to go ahead and cut right across. We're just going to drive right on up over here and install our second and final camera trap. So there you go, that is Early Bird completed. This unlocks a heavy bull bar bumper for the AFIM S1960. So, hope you guys enjoyed this guide. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.